Brett Qualley joining us here on Big Red Wrap Up. That's the one game you missed the whole year?
That was, yeah. I got a concussion the week before, so I missed that game, but what everyone said about it was just that it was just an eerie feeling, right? Yeah. You talked about the first game without Joe Paterno there. It was eerie, it was quiet, it was just a kind of a surreal venue is what I was told from missing that game. But, I mean, we went in there, we got the win. That's the most important thing.
Coach Brown getting everybody together for the prayer, just watching that on TV, man, I had chill bumps.
Oh, yeah, Coach Brown's one of the, you know, his leadership and his just how he can bring a whole group of guys together is something special that, you know, it's something that every time I see him, it's still just like, it's still like, oh, it's Coach Brown. You know what I mean? Like you see him, you give him a hug, and it's just always good to see Coach Brown like that.
You look fantastic, super good nature. You're giving me these Lowry golf vibes with the look.
He does.
It is.
He just got off the course.
Much better temperament than Lowry, so I'll give you that. But I mean, you're watching these guys play, and we were just having the interior lineman versus the tackle talk. You were a swing guy, super versatile. You could play a lot of different places. What do we miss when we're so easy to critique what happens on the edges and, oh, the tackles didn't do this or they're that? What are we missing sometimes when we dumb it down the way we do?
Yeah, I think, like, especially this year, I think there's been several different tackles who have been in there. They've rotated. I think you guys were talking earlier about how many different guys have played, and now guys are kind of finding their role. We've had some injuries this year, but on the tackle position, you're kind of expecting, like, you expect the quarterback to be in a certain spot, but things break down. At the end of the day, you got to just keep fighting to get there. And sometimes I think guys, maybe they feel as though they are at the place they need to be, and all of a sudden it's like the play is breaking down, things are changing, and every play is different. And that's the hardest part, right? Is that every single play, it doesn't matter. You think you're taking a good set, you think something, and sometimes you just get plain beat, especially when you're one-on-one on the edge. And that, you know, it's a horrible feeling to get beat on the number one, it's horrible to get beat on the edge. Yeah. But I think it's just one of those things that maybe there was a certain route that was called, hey, we're going to throw on 3 steps this time, and then all of a sudden, oh, crap, he didn't throw it.
Yeah.
So I think, like, sometimes, yes, tackles do just get beat, and it's an unfortunate part of the game. Sometimes it's schematics. Sometimes you just don't know. So it's one of those things, like, yeah, it's quick to judge, like, man, this guy just got beat again. And it's another part where it's like maybe there was a certain play call. There was a guy that was supposed to be open. He wasn't. Play breaks down, and it leads to a sack. And it's an unfortunate part of the game, especially playing tackle in the O-line.
I'm curious your thoughts on Elijah Pritchett. I mean, when you were here, you had a unique tackle battle yourself. You beat out Tyler Moore, who was a highly touted starter, and you ended up winning the job. And you know, Pritchett comes in as this highly touted transfer, doesn't initially win the job, but has got back in there with opportunity. What are your thoughts on his upside and his potential if he plays to his level?
Yeah, like you said, I think over these last few games, he's really settled in as being the left tackle now. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to, you know, you come out thinking you're the guy. You know, maybe that was the case. I don't know how it was in the locker room, in the meetings and everything. But you come out, you're transferring in, you're going to be the guy, and you don't win it right away. So what do? It seems like from you know, outside looking in, it seems like he just kept battling, and now he's settled in. And he's done some good things. You can tell that Pritchett is very athletic. He's moving really well, so I hope he can just continue to settle in these last 2 regular season games. We know we got a bowl game coming up too, so it's like, it's one of those things that, you know, especially these last 2 regular season, bowl prep, which is essentially a mini training camp again for these guys to get even more reps, and then wherever the bowl game is, you know, so these last month of the season or so, really just hone in and get ready, finish this season strong, and now you build that off into the off season.
I try to preach to people, no matter how much you love football, how much you watch it, you probably don't know what's happening on the offensive line, right? You think you know where that guy was supposed to be, unless you're in the meeting room, unless you're watching tape. How difficult is it for the average football fan to understand what's happening play to play on the offensive line?
The best way to put it is, like, for example, sometimes there'll be a DN just running free and he kills the quarterback, right? Like, what is this tackle doing? Well, like we were talking about earlier, like the pressure looks, right? So are you hot? Is the running back out on a route? Is the tight end in on that play, and then you can cancel that out. So now you're still sliding down. Sometimes the quarterback will even audible and do a full line slide one way, and the ball is supposed to come out. Well, that guy's covered, and then right in the back, and then it's like, well, why didn't the tackle block him? Well, the tackle is told. Typically, it's the quarterback's making the quarterback's number one always. Quarterback's making the call, then the center's echoing it.
Right.
Some teams do it different. Some teams do it where the center is making every call, even for the quarterback, especially with the older center, younger quarterback.
Right.
Sometimes the center. So, there's just sometimes where it looks like, why did no one block him? Well, that was the read of the play. The play's taking 2 to 3 seconds. If it doesn't happen, someone's getting killed, and yeah, you're looking bad. But then in the meeting room, you're kind of like, well, maybe that was on him this time. Maybe it was on this. We got to fix this. And that's, once again, on on Sundays now, playing Saturdays, on Sundays, that's where you get in the meeting room and you dissect.
Run it over and over.
Yeah, run it back. The clicker
doing
just
right here?
the clicker just goes back and forth, sits there and goes back. But yeah, there's so many, the complexity of it, like, even I'm like, why was that a 5-yard pass? But the amount of calls that had to happen, or the amount of audibles that had to happen
Right.
to get a 5-yard pass, everyone's happy. Coaches are like, that was great, because you can't control what the defense is going to do. You can read it, you make your adjustments, and you go. And you got 40 seconds. Play gets called. Now you're down to 20 seconds. You got to make your calls, make your audibles, and go. And that's what you got to do. Everyone's got to believe what they're doing. Everyone's got to know what they're doing. You say set hut, and you let it happen.
I get we're only talking about roughly 10 years, but the game has changed a ton, right? The screen game, the slot receivers, getting the ball out quick. You've always been a good athlete, right? You look like a hooper.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's your brother. You can golf. Really good athlete when you played offensive line. What does it take to play offensive line? We joke, the Flozell Adams, the Orlando Paces, those guys would have a hard time, in my opinion, playing now with the way the game is moving. What's an ideal offensive lineman now look like when all these guys are so interested in measurables?
Yeah, I think.
Does it look like Pritchard?
Yeah, I mean,
With those long arms down to his
long,
knees?
yeah, long arms.
Mr. Basketball, by the way. He was Mr.
The
Basketball.
whole family can
Like
be, but
long arms. I think the guys who really seem to be doing the best are guys who, in high school, are the 230, 240.
and you grow
And
into
you
it.
grow into it, and it takes time. In today's college world, there's no time anymore. You're getting paid. You're getting a bonus to come in and play. You're getting all this stuff. So where now you see, like, I just come across these recruits who are 6'6", 330 in high school, and I'm like, that's.
What are you doing?
You're almost going to have to come down, right?
Yeah, because the speed is so, like you said, the screen game, the being able to, you got to run. Like, you have to be, there's less and less, like, line up on the ball, fullback, outside zone, there's still, like, the mashing and mauling of guys.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's so many checks to these screens, you better be able to run, you better be able to move in space, cut. You got to block a 200-pound defensive back who's probably diving at your knees anyway. So you got to do all of that to.
At least they try to clean the rules up
Yeah,
for
it
you
is.
guys where they can't cut you guys.
Yeah.
Brent, when you were at Nebraska, you guys dealt with some quarterback injury stuff where you had to play a lot of different guys. Ron Kellogg had to come in and play, obviously Tommy Armstrong. I forget if you were on the team with Zach Lee that year or Cody Green. I mean, a lot of different things.
Yeah.
How do you think Nebraska managed it this past week with TJ Lateef, and how hard is that to get a young quarterback ready?
Yeah, I think Lateef came in. From just once again watching on TV, it looked like maybe a simpler game plan, a lot more running, just letting him get out in space, use his athleticism to make these plays, and he did a great job. He came in with his first start. He came out. He had like 2 incompletions all game, something like that.
Yep.
To where it's fantastic. And that's like an OC like Holgerson who's been in the game forever. he can make a game plan to where, you know, he's letting these guys play up to their abilities, and you saw it last week at UCLA.
Do you like having that mobile quarterback behind you, or would you rather have the guy standing in one spot?
It's completely different. It's two completely different things. If you know more of a pocket passer's back there, right? You're getting to your depth, you're setting, you're keeping the width of the pocket, right? The interior three's your depth, the tackles are your width. That's we call it the dish, right? Like you make a dish like that. And when you have a mobile guy, that dish doesn't really, they get you out of a lot of stuff, but sometimes they could be running and a guy breaks off, then where are you going?
Yeah.
You're holding, right? Things like that. So, but they also get you out of a lot of spots too. If you like you get beat or something, or you let a guy run the edge, they have the ability, a mobile quarterback can get around. Like when I was playing like Taylor Martinez, he could make a lot of guys miss and make you look really good, even though you might have not had the best block.
Are you a check with me guy? Some linemen are different, right? It's gone from right to left versus run to pass to now right left check with me's or a pass, right? Like, it's hard to settle in. Do you like the freedom, or would you like it a little more?
Yeah, it depends. Like we'd always have probably 2 plays called anyway. So you could go, like, you'd have alerts and kills, and right, but you know the game plan well enough to where you walk up, as you're turning around, you see how they're going to start lining up. You better know which way it's going.
Yeah.
Right, like you see a nose guard this way, where, hey, in this play we want to run at the nose, or this play we want to run at the 3-tech, the D tackle. So it's one of those. And then if they show pressure, you got to get out and get to a pass anyway. So it's like you got to get the screen or something. So you kind of just know, or you better know what's coming. So that's kind of, but I liked it. I like because you get to the best play, and then you get to go do your best blocks.
I'm curious. You played with a lot of good running backs at Nebraska. How surprised are you that Amir Abdullah is still playing in the NFL?
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, look at what he's done. He's now he's playing. He's still, I think, year 11 now, something like that. So, no, super proud of Amir. Like, to keep going. You know, Rex played forever. Roy had a great career till he had some injury issues. It's one of those, like, you don't realize how special they are, or you knew they were special in college, and to go see the continued success in the NFL.
It's a heck of
it's
a
really
threesome.
cool. It's really cool to be that I was able to just be a part of that.
And by the way, Roy's still playing with those 8 kids at home. He's got a lot
yeah,
on his plate.
He's busy. He's definitely still busy.